Well, the previous example was a combination of product rule and chain rule. Let me make this a little bit smaller so that I can have some more room for the bottom one. But this one, you see, we're going to have to do the quotient rule because we have a quotient of x plus 8 over x minus 3. But the big picture is a chain rule, so I will take the derivative of this by using the chain rule first, okay? Bring down this 5 to the front. We will have 5 times. Keep everything inside the same, okay? You don't change anything inside when you are taking the derivative of the outside function. The exponent does go down to what number? 4. Now don't stop there. This is only half of the chain rule, right? You will now need to multiply this. And I will write that down. What's my plan now? I'm going to multiply this by the derivative of the inside part. X plus 8 over x minus 3. This is me just stating where I'm going after now, okay? So keep that red part exactly the same for right now. I'm only going to branch out over here and find the derivative of this fraction using quotient rule, okay? So let's do some side work. So quotient rule, if you remember this, says take g squared and put g squared in the bottom, right? But puts gf prime minus fg prime on the numerator. So let me label all my f and g, and f prime and g prime over here, okay? F is the top of the fraction. Top of the fraction is x plus 8, so write that down. Well, if f is that, f prime is just 1, right? G is the bottom of the fraction, which is x minus 3. And for these linear terms, the derivative is just the leading coefficient. And you see, derivative of g prime is also 1. That's going to be a little easier for us. All right, let's take a look then. So let's find the derivative of this. In the bottom of the fraction, I will have to do g squared. So where's g? G was this, right? So do that squared in the denominator. Put x minus 3 squared, okay? Now I'm done with the bottom of the fraction. Let me go up to the top of the fraction. Top starts with g again. So put that gray highlighted x minus 3 one more time. But I'm multiplying this by f prime. And what was f prime? F prime was just 1, wasn't it? So I'm not going to write 1 here because multiplying by 1 is still, So next part is the minus sign right there. So put that minus sign. And I'm going to subtract what from it? F. Where's f? X plus 8. So let me put x plus 8 here. And I'm multiplying this by what? I'm multiplying this by, I think, 1 again, right? G prime is 1. So I don't have to put that down. So let me simplify this now. I can see that the numerator can be canceled out, I think. All right. Since the second, you see what I mean by this is just plus inside, I'm going to just get rid of these parentheses so that I can combine some terms now, okay? All right. X plus, well, it's not plus, huh? X minus x. What happened to the x? X is gone, okay? What about these negative 1 and positive 8? 8 minus 1 is 7. So I don't need this fraction bar to be this long anymore. I'm just going to have 7 on top. And the denominator stays exactly the same. This stays the same. Okay. So that is the blue part right there. Okay, we found what it is. So now I'm going to finish this work. Bring down what we had from the derivative of the outside part. But what am I multiplying this by now? Multiplying this by what we just found over here. This. Alright, I'm going to try to see if we can simplify. I mean, we're done with calculus. We used the chain rule. We used the quotient rule. But now let's use our algebra skill to simplify this. I'll show you how we're going to do deal with this here, okay? Take a look. Make that fraction, that red fraction, into x plus 8 raised to the 4th power over x minus 3 raised to the 4th power, okay? What's still in front of that red fraction? That number 5, right? Put that on top, okay? Same thing, just written in different form, right? Now, let's bring this down the same for right now. Okay, and now we're going to multiply these, okay? If you multiply the numerator, let's focus on the numerator. You notice there's 5 and 7, right? Make that to be what number? 35. And you'll have x plus 8 to the 4th power, okay? Now, I want you to look at the denominator. This is good, because we have x minus 3 to the 4th power, x minus 3 to the 2nd power, right? When the bases are the same and we're multiplying these powers, we can just add the exponents. So, the denominator will be x minus 3 raised to the 4 plus 2, 6 power. And this looks pretty clean, you know. I don't think I want to do anything to this because this looks pretty good now. So, this is where I will stop. But, because, you know, that looks so much better than what we had up there, right? So try to simplify for a problem like this. I think actually I like this one very much for a test problem. But that's it for this example on page 51.